All right, guys, here's our second model problem on the chain rule. This is on that same page. I'm just going to anchor ourselves in the new rule that we learned a second ago about the derivative of a composition of functions. I have no idea why my screen is doing that. Just a second. There we go. So as a reminder, the derivative of a composition is going to be the derivative of the outside function evaluated at the inside function times the derivative of the inside function. So here's another solid example of something that you can expect. You'll notice we have x squared plus square root of x to the power of 100. Another way that you can express this, especially if f and g aren't working for you, like in this case the function is named f, so it's kind of a problem to use f and g, but we can simply annotate what is my outside function and what is my inside function. I'll usually start with the inside because that's easier for my brain to recognize. Here I'm seeing that the inside function is that x squared plus square root of x. That would mean the outside function would be x to the 100. I'm definitely seeing that 100 here on the outside. And a composition, remember, takes this inner function and subs into another function where the x was, and we're wanting to choose things here that would result in this composition over here that we started with. If I'm thinking through this then, I know that I'm going to need the derivative of the outside function. So a notation that I noticed on some people's papers the other day was like thinking through some pre-work, finding the outside prime or the derivative of the outside function using your power rule. That's 100 x to the 99. I'm also going to need the inside derivative eventually when I multiply out at the end. So it's helpful to do this pre-work as well and find your inside prime. That's 2x plus 1 over 2 square roots of x. So this is just my little thought bubble here. And soon I'm hoping we can handle these problems without having to write this down. But for right now, if I come back over here, f of x, let me just remind myself, is x squared plus square root of x to the 100. And if I'm using my new chain rule, this means I need to take the derivative of the outside function. That's 100. X is right here. Hold on a sec. This x I'm going to kind of group in red because what I don't want to do is come down here and put x to the 99 power. The rule, remember, is the derivative of the outside function evaluated at the inside function. So inside here, I'll need to sub in my inner function and then multiply by the derivative of that inner piece. Based on my labeling up top, I can see my inner function was x squared plus square root of x. And I already did some side work to generate the derivative of that inner function as 2x plus 1 over 2 square roots of x. There you have it. Derivative of the outside evaluated at the inside function times the derivative of the inside function.